I have an amazing staff that's working so hard to get our kids to a high level of achievement based on what the state requires us to do, with the rigor that they need to have in their daily lessons. We started the year off by going through the levels of the state standards. We worked hard to make sure that all of our lessons are matching that level of rigor. We visited a lot of classrooms, Miss Riley and I, to make sure that the level of rigor that is supposed to be there is there. We do a lot of professional development during our planning times or our PLC meetings.
And you'll read the next standard and you'll consider, using your teacher perception, how are my kids doing right now?
The administrative team, Ms. Riley and myself, we try to get into classrooms as frequently as possible. We try to get about 25 to 30 visits to a classroom formally done every week. Many times it's not necessarily done in a computer system. It's much more of just being in there and seeing what the kids are doing and having a conversation with the teachers about, okay, why did we do this? What was that? Was this the best way to go about doing whatever we need to accomplish for the day? We have a great reading program in the SRA, which works a lot on phonics, sounds, and that program is really tasked with getting the kids that we start with in pre-K or kindergarten on a third grade reading level before we move them to the intermediate school, because we all know that if they don't have those reading skills, that they're going to struggle with every other aspect of their education. At Timber Creek, we're fortunate enough to have two retired Livingston ISD teachers that are a member of Apple Corps that spend about 25 hours a week helping out our kids that are struggling, and they're filling in some of the gaps so that when they get done in third grade, that they're going to be right where they need to be successful for the rest of their education.
You know what? You get a big smiley face.
So we
Awesome.
we're smart.
Yeah, you're both smart. Well, we worked on our sounds. We still work on our SRA sounds with kindergarten and first grade. We work on sight words, and we get up and we do some activities with our letters and sounds on the floor. The children just come in eager to work every day, and I just love them. It's exciting to find out. I've had two teachers come to me today and say on their testing they saw an improvement.
I work with second and third graders. I see each group one day a week, and they are students that just need a little more guidance on strategies and understanding the word problems and reinforcement on just basic math skills. And sometimes I work with them together, and then there's times when I let them work independently to see if they're applying those strategies and skills that we talked about when we work together. And I stress a lot on showing their work and not just trying to guess at an answer or just start writing before they've actually have finished reading the word problem.
A lot of our common assessments, our CVAs, the tests that we give to make sure that the kids are learning what we need to, we've seen a lot of growth both in individual kids as well as a grade level. Our second grade team is doing an amazing job. We saw about a 30 to 40% increase just in the base test scores, and in our the achievement level for advanced, which kind of is like commended, or they're getting like 90% or above on those tests, that's gone up about 40 to 50%. One of the programs that we have for student success and rewards to acknowledge the kids that do extremely well and exceedingly well on any kind of major exams.
My name is Reese Wright, and the most favorite thing about principal for the day was getting to go around and check out all the classes and see what they were doing on a daily basis. My name's Caitlin Massey, and the funnest thing we did was eat lunch with them. I got to do it because I made 100 on my reading CBA.
They get to spend a day learning what it is to be a principal or to be a leader. They walk around campus with me all day. We visit classrooms. They get to talk to the other students and say how they've done well. They get to spend time eating lunch without their friends, and they get to hang out. At Timber Creek, we have to teach and show our kids both that we love them, we love our community, and how to do that appropriately. We do that a lot through fundraisers for Relay for Life, for a Jump Rope for Heart, a lot of ways to get the kids engaged that are donating money and time and energies. And all of that, we have to show them that it's okay to have fun.
You're okay. He didn't like me. He doesn't Goodbye, kisses. Oh, you're such a cute little piggy. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.